Okay, get started. But now close. Okay, so last time we has discussed about the social issues, and almost of all of the social issues we completed. And now this time I'm going to discuss some topic which is related to science and technology. Okay, again we are coming in the science and technology portion. Okay, so in this portion I'm going to start with vision pt. Okay, science. So vision pt science is this. Yes. So deep fake and artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and what we did, STEM and science based innovation, like some small projects also we did in science and technology. And now stem cell we completed, biotechnology also we completed, but we continuously will repeat also, because repetition and the revision is also important. Now my next topic is, after deep fake, my next topic is wave 3.0. Wave 3.0. So this is unlocking the wave 3 potential. It is India's journey from talent exporter to product powerhouse. From talent exporter to product powerhouse. Product powerhouse. Okay, so this is the 11% of the global wave 3 is developed pool. We are third worldwide. Worldwide. We are the third worldwide, and we are developing 11% almost. Wave 3 sector is projected to create 2.2 million of direct job. 2.2 million of direct job. And wave 1 is the assess the information. Wave 1, that was for the access of the information, and wave 2, that is for the interactive platform, and wave 2, that is for Facebook and centralized system. It is for the centralized system. And now there is a wave 3. Wave 3 is for peer to peer transactions and without any intermediary, like cryptocurrency. Crypto is also included in wave 3. Non fungible tokens. Non fungible tokens, and decentralized organization. Decentralized organization. Okay, so it provides the security of the data. Security of the data, and blockchain is also in that. Blockchain. So see, in wave 3 there is a cryptocurrency, non fungible tokens, blockchain technology, and wave 4.0. Now next will be the wave 4.0, and this includes the symbiotic web, that is human and machine, symbiotic of the human and machine and their symbiotic relationship. And wave 5 is covering the storing of the data, creating to develop the decentralized system. And wave 5, that is for the decentralized system, and wave 5.0, that is for decentralized system. Now I'm discussing again what is wave 1. Wave 1 is about Yahoo, Google, and credit information and all that. Wave 2, that is for the Facebook, if there is a face also included, and that WhatsApp, Facebook, like social media, all social media is included in the wave 2.0, all social media. Okay, and wave 1.0, that is all information like Google, Google, Yahoo, and all that. And Wave 3. Wave 3 is included the cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized server, all decentralized server, non-fungible token. And now Wave 3, that is decentralized finance. It is decentralized finance. Okay. And the tokenization is also included. Tokenization, tokenization and digital tokens, that is in the Wave 3. And digital identity, that is digital identity again in Wave 3. Metaverse, what is metaverse? So metaverse is creating the immersive इंटरकनेक्टेड वर्चुअल एक्सपीरियंसेस. सो वर्चुअल एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं कुछ, जैसे आप मालदीव में बैठ करके चाय पी रहे हैं एंड यू आर जस्ट, आप खुद को फील कर रहे हैं. आप यहाँ बैठ करके भी मालदीव को फील कर सकते हैं. किसके थ्रू? एआई के थ्रू. और दैट इज वर्चुअल एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज द मेटावर्स. ओके. सो दिस इज अबाउट द वेव 3. वेव 3 के थ्रू आप क्या कर सकते हैं? वर्चुअल एक्सपीरियंसेस ले सकते हैं. अब बताते हैं हम कि ब्लॉकचेन क्या होता है. ओके. सो ब्लॉकचेन इज ए डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड लेजर टेक्निक. डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड decentralized ledger technique. Okay, so it is a distributed decentralized ledger technique, and this is linked to the block and datas. Okay. Center for Development of the Advanced Computing, CDAC. CDAC is working for the API application program. This is BAS. BAS is the third party cloud based infrastructure. BAS is the third party cloud based system. And national strategy for the blockchain. So national strategy for the blockchain, that was in 2021. Ministry of MIT is working for this. MIT, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. SaaS is software as a service. Software as a service, that is the SaaS. And blockchain as a service, that is BaaS. BaaS and SaaS, and that is cloud based software delivery model. Next is customize the user interface and change the data, that is MS Office 365. Okay, so this is all about the Wave 3.0. So if someone asking to you that what is Wave 1, what is Wave 2, what is Wave 3, so you always be attentive in this question. Okay, always be attentive. Next is crypto mining. What do you understand about the crypto mining? So Bhutan and Singapore both raised a plan $500 of the $1 million to save the crypto mining, and that is free of carbon. Okay, free of carbon. So crypto means new transaction. It is new transactions, that is decentralized network of computer. And this is, we can say, Bitcoin plus cryptocurrency. Okay, plus protocol validate the transaction and keep the blockchain network decentralized. It is decentralized network, and it is used to regulate the blocks. Okay. So proof, what is the proof of stake? First is strong competition. What is pros? Like competition बहुत ज़्यादा है क्रिप्टो का, एंड क्रिप्टो करेंसी से आपको रिवार्ड मिल जाता है माइनर्स को. डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड मेथड है. दिस इज ए डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड मेथड. इट इज ए लेजर, एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग सिक्योरिटी भी होती है इसमें. लेकिन इसके कुछ कॉन्स भी हैं. व्हाट आर द कॉन्स? एक्सपेंसिव होती है. फर्स्ट, इट इज एक्सपेंसिव. सेकेंड इसमें एनर्जी का भी यूज चाहिए. ठीक है. थर्ड है कि स्लो ट्रांजेक्शन स्पीड, स्लो स्पीड है इसकी. एंड ट्रांजेक्शन की जो फीस है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. और होर्डिंग भी होती रहती है. ठीक है. और इन्फ्लुएंसिंग द लार्जर स्टेक होल्डिंग वैलिडेटर्स एंड एक्सटेंसिव इन्वेस्टमेंट की भी जरूरत है. प्रोज में है कि इट डजेंट रिक्वायर एक्सपेंसिव इक्विपमेंट एंड फास्ट ट्रांजेक्शन हो जाता है और एनर्जी एफिशिएंट है. ठीक है. तो ये कुछ प्रोज एंड कॉन्स हैं किसके? क्रिप्टो करेंसी के. सो कॉन्स में क्या लिखेंगे आप कि एक्सपेंसिव इक्विपमेंट्स नीड होता है कई बार, हाई एनर्जी यूज भी हो सकता है, स्लो ट्रांजेक्शन स्पीड है, हायर ट्रांजेक्शन फी है, कोइन की होर्डिंग होती है और इन्फ्लुएंस करता है लार्जर स्टेक होल्डर. नाउ देयर इज अ डिफरेंट क्रिप्टो माइनिंग. सो क्रिप्टो mining. What is the crypto mining? It is the central processing unit of mining. Central processing unit of the mining, graphic processing unit and graphics unit. Okay, these two things are there. And cloud mining is also there. Cloud mining, field programming is also there. So cryptocurrency is a digitalized digital money. This is a digitalized money for blockchain, for the blockchain. Okay, it is a virtual currency. It is a virtual currency and it transform data to prevent the unauthorized party. So we can say it is Bitcoin. One is Bitcoin and second is Ethereum. Bitcoin and the Ethereum. Two currencies are there. Okay, in the crypto there is a Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now next question is about market in crypto asset. So in crypto asset market, we are talking about the market. So there is a European Parliament. Okay, this European Parliament, crypto assets are providing the consumer protection. First, it will provide the consumer protection. Second, non-fungible token. It is non-fungible token. Okay, third, DeFi. DeFi is a decentralized finance. Central Bank of Digital Currency. Central Bank of Digital Currencies. Okay. So crypto asset is digital representation of the rights. So it is a digital representation of the rights. And security tokens भी बोलते हैं. It is a security token. It is a stable token, stable coins. It is asset token. This is asset token. Utility token. Okay. It is a non-fungible token also. So this cryptocurrency is cryptographically verifiable. It is a digital certificate authorized currency and no loss of value. No loss of value during the exchange. If you are exchanging this currency, so no loss of the value. So RBI 2019, RBI held the trading mining of crypto India was illegal. So RBI was saying that trading in the crypto is illegal. In 2020, Supreme Court nullified the ban by MBA, the ban by RBI. Okay, now next is 2022. 30% tax was levied on the virtual asset. So 30% tax levied on this asset. And 2023, all transaction of the virtual digital assets are included in money laundering. So that is included in Money Laundering Act of 2002. Okay, now there is a New Delhi Leader Declaration. Next one is New Delhi Declaration. That is important for the effective regulation of the cryptocurrency. If you need to regulate the cryptocurrency, so one is RBI regulated, then Supreme Court nullified the ban by the RBI, then again 30% tax is levied on the cryptocurrency. So it was levied on the crypto 30% of the taxes. And next was the all transaction of the virtual will be the included in prevention of money laundering, and new Delhi declaration which is also related to the cryptocurrency. Okay, so oh my god, so these all parameters are these all parameters are related to the cryptocurrency. Okay, next is 3D printing technology. Next topic is related to 3D printing technology. So this is the next 3D printing technology. 3D printing technology. So 3D is a CAD, computer aided design. Computer aided design. Computer aided design. Okay, and this is a turned into tangible solid three-dimensional object. To turn into the tangible solid three-dimensional object. Okay, so this is makes the prototype working model, like laying down the successive layers of the material. So there is a successive layers of the material. So there is a successive layer of the material. In this we can use plastic material, we can use the resin material, we can use the thermoplastic material, we can use the metal, we can use the fibers, we can use the ceramic also. Why we are using for traditional manufacturing, like opposite to the traditional manufacturing? 3D CAD model, slicing software is also there. So there's a slicing software with the layer by layer it's making the product. So this is a 3D product which is made up of the layer by layer, and this is the additive technology. Additive technology. Okay, by this technology no wastage are there, no wastage, and unique design we can make. Unique design we can make. Ministry of like MIT is working for this by 2020. So application of the 3D printing. Now I am describing about the application of the 3D printing. What kind of printing? That is application of the 3D printing. Okay, so applications are there. Applications are there. First application is the medical and healthcare system. रिकंस्ट्रक्टिव द सर्जरीज, नेक्स्ट इज सर्जरीज के लिए, ठीक है. देन है आर्ट एंड डिजाइन. आर्ट एंड डिजाइन लाइक ज्वेलरी, लाइक ज्वेलरीज सेक्टर. आर्किटेक्चर एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन फॉर द लार्ज बिल्डिंग, फॉर द लार्ज बिल्डिंग, फॉर द ऑटोमोबाइल, फॉर द ऑटोमोबाइल, and data processing technology. Okay, so this 3D printing is a Burugupalli, Siddipet district, तेलंगाना. So तेलंगाना जो है वहाँ पर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट है जिसको कहते हैं बुरुगुपल्ली. इस बुरुगुपल्ली डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ द सिद्दीपेट. नेक्स्ट इज द 4D printing. 4D printing. 4D printing, this is also the special material is using here change the shape of the post production. It's trigger the moisture, temperature and electronic current. Material जो है इसमें हाइड्रोजेल है, थर्मो रेस्पॉन्सिव, फोटो मैग्नेटो रेस्पॉन्सिव, ये सब मटेरियल है. प्रॉपर्टी सेल्फ असेंबली, सेल्फ अडेप्टेबिलिटी, सेल्फ हीलिंग होता है. तो इसमें क्या होता है, सेल्फ हीलिंग हो जाएगा. ठीक है। और सेल्फ कैपेबिलिटी है इसकी, सेल्फ कैपेबिलिटी एंड सेल्फ शेप मेमोरी, शेप करता है किसको, मेमोरीज को। सो दैट इज द 4D प्रिंटिंग। ओके, सो आफ्टर 4D printing, we are going to discuss about the Wi-Fi 7 technology. This is the new kind of technology. The name is Wi-Fi 7. Name is Wi-Fi 7. So Wi-Fi 7 is a US based company, that is the Qualcomm. Qualcomm. This Qualcomm suggested about the Wi-Fi 7. Okay. So this is wireless fidelity. Wireless and fidelity. And Qualcomm है, उसने सजेस्ट किया है। ये किस पर बेस्ड है? दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन द IEEE 80.11 and this is Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Okay, and that is largest technical organization. This is backward compatibility, connect with devices different bands. यहाँ पे different bands हैं, different bands, and this is connecting all devices, connecting all devices with different bands, like enable the rapid adaptation of cloud based. It is a cloud based system, wireless, it is a wireless application, वायरलेस इट इज टेली डायग्नोस्टिक एंड टेली सर्जरी में इसको काम लेते हैं। सो टेली डायग्नोस्टिक एंड टेली सर्जरीज। ओके, जिसमें भी वाईफाई 7 का काम होता है। इट इज एप्लीकेबल इन दैट, डिजिटल इनिशिएटिव में है ही, और साथ में है इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग एंड यूजर एक्सपीरियंसेस एडवांस, लाइक हायर रिजोल्यूशन HD वाली जो वीडियोज है वहां भी। ठीक है, तो इसके लिए क्या क्या नीडेड है, व्हाट इज नीडेड फॉर दिस? फर्स्ट इज द बेस स्टेशन। बेस स्टेशन चाहिए, राउटर की जरूरत पड़ेगी, एंड डिवाइस होंगे जिसमें आपको फोन चाहिए और लैपटॉप चाहिए। ठीक है, सो अब हम वाईफाई टेक्नोलॉजी का क्या करेंगे, कंपैरिजन करेंगे। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द कंपैरिजन ऑफ द वाईफाई टेक्नोलॉजी। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले आई थी हमारी वाईफाई 4, देन हम करेंगे वाईफाई 5, देन वाईफाई 6 एंड वाईफाई 7। ठीक है, तो ये है 600 Mbps, 7 Gbps, फिर है 9.6 Gbps, फिर है 36 Gbps। ठीक है, देन है ये 2.4 हर्ट्ज तक, फिर है 5 हर्ट्ज तक, फिर है 2.4 से 5 हर्ट्ज तक, फिर है ये 6 हर्ट्ज तक, फिर है ये माइमो का मतलब क्या होता है? मल्टीपल इनपुट मल्टीपल आउटपुट। ये भी माइमो एंड बीम फॉर्मिंग दोनों है यहाँ पर। और यहाँ पर है ऑर्थोगोनल फ्रीक्वेंसी डिविजनल मल्टीपल एसेस। सो ऑर्थोगोनल मल्टीपल फ्रीक्वेंसी एसेस, एंड ये है वाइडर चैनल, दैट इज अडेप्टिव टेक्नोलॉजी। सो ये क्या हो गया हमारे पास? हमें पता होना चाहिए कि वाईफाई 7 है, दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन 36 Gbps, 6 हर्ट्ज इसकी कैपेसिटी हो गई, फ्रीक्वेंसी बैंड हो गया। की एडवांटेज में इसको वाइडर चैनल चाहिए, अडेप्टिव पंक्चुअलिंग टेक्नोलॉजी चाहिए, एंड इट इज 2024 में ये आया है। ठीक है, 36 Gbps का इसमें डाटा स्टोर करने की स्पीड है, इसकी पीक स्पीड बोलते हैं जिसको। दिस इज द पीक स्पीड ऑफ द वाईफाई टेक्नोलॉजी। नेक्स्ट इज द facial recognition technology. Facial recognition technology, facial recognition technology. ओके, सो इसमें है संचार साथी इनिशिएटिव, संचार साथी। सो दिस इज CAEIR, Central equipment identity register is there. Know your mobile connection. Know your mobile connection. Know your connection and telecom analytical fraud management. Fraud management is also there, and artificial intelligence with facial recognition and SIM वेरिफिकेशन वेरिफिकेशन ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे आएगा संचार साथी। इट इज AI पावर्ड टूल, AI पावर्ड टूल दैट इज नो फ्रॉडुलेंट, नो fraudulent, no fraudulent. Okay, so this is Param Siddhi supercomputer, Param Siddhi, and that is a super computer. Okay, and computer is a neural network is also there, neural network. So why we are using the facial technology? application क्या है? crime investigation, banking, एयरपोर्ट, डिजी यात्रा में भी काम आता है फेशियल रिकॉग्नाइजेशन। हेल्थ केयर टू असेस द स्ट्रीमलाइन पेशेंट रजिस्ट्रेशन एंड हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटी। एंड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ बायोमेट्रिक्स हैं, जैसे कि टाइपिंग स्टाइल होती है, नेविगेशन स्टाइल होती है, बिहेवियरल में इंटरेक्टिव स्टाइल, फिजिकल स्टाइल, सिग्नेचर करना, फेस रिकॉग्नाइजेशन करना, वॉइस रिकॉग्नाइजेशन, फिंगरप्रिंट्स, आई को स्कैन करना, डीएनए को स्कैन करना या फिर वॉइस को स्कैन करना। ओके, सो system is very face print generated with a large existing database. ओके, सो कंप्यूटर एल्गोरिज्म क्या मैपिंग होता है, यूनिक फेशियल लैंडमार्क्स होते हैं। ठीक है, नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है आपका सुपर कंप्यूटर्स। व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द सुपर कंप्यूटर? सो AI सुपर कंप्यूटर नेम इज एरावत। एरावत क्या है? AI बेस पे सुपर कंप्यूटर है, दैट इज 75 रैंक ऑफ द ग्लोबल 500 कंप्यूटर्स में 75 रैंक किसकी है? एरावत की है। दिस इज अ सुपर कंप्यूटिंग लिस्ट। ओके, सेंटर फॉर सीडेक, सो सीडेक इज इन द पुणे एंड महाराष्ट्र, in the Pune and Maharashtra CDEC, and this CDEC is India's largest and fastest supercomputing. Speed is about 13170 teraflop. It is a teraflop speed, and that is the national program for artificial intelligence plus programmed by the MIT. It is programmed by the MIT high performance computing system, high performance computing system, high performance computing system, floating point operation per second. Flops is also there. So that is the 3 supercomputer in the top 50. First is the Param Siddhi. Param Siddhi. Next is the Pratyush. Next is the Pratyush. Next is the Mihir. So see, 3 computers are there in the supercomputer. First is the Param Siddhi computer, and second one is the Pratyush computer, and third one is the Mihir computer. So this 3 is in the powerful point. Param 8000 is also Param 8000, and that is also included the first supercomputer of India, Param 8000. Param Shivai, it is the first supercomputer of National Supercomputing Mission. In 2019, we launched the Param Shivai. Param Shivai. After Param 8000, Param Shivai. Now 2015 में है हमारा नेशनल सुपर कंप्यूटिंग मिशन। पहले हम देखेंगे व्हाट आर द एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ द सुपर कंप्यूटर। So applications are cutting edge research, data intensive, computerized, heavy scientific engineering purpose, and aerospace and engineering, energy exploration, detection of the geological insights, health and the medicine, defense and the military, and weather forecasting. So these all are the application. National Knowledge Network and jointly for the Department of Science and Technology, and MIT. They are working for implementing the CDAC, Indian Institute of the Science of Bangalore, okay, Bangalore, and CDAC. They are working for supercomputers. So Digital India, first is Digital India program. Okay, MIT is launching this program, next generation microprocessor, for the microprocessor of the next generation. So there is a supercomputer open source for the open source and develop the processors like wireless application, IoT, smartphone, high performance computing, high performance computing. Okay, so this is all about the Digital National Knowledge Corporation. And National Knowledge Corporation, it is for the supercomputers, and it will in 2015 a national supercomputing mission were launched, and in that MIT is working with the National Knowledge Corporation to improve the supercomputer speed in our India. In that we are including the Internet of Things, high performance computing, data center, and wearable appliance also. So this is all about the science and technology based question we discussed. Okay.